Fiat Ministry Network and Patchwork Heart Ministry present Journeys in Faith. Now, here's Anne DeSantis.
Good evening. Welcome to Journeys in Faith. This is Anne DeSantis here with you. This is season 4. It's so great to be here. I can't believe that 3 years ago, actually almost 4 years ago, that Bill Snyder and I came together, Kent Kolhosky from Fiat Ministry Network. Of course, Bill's from Patchwork Heart Ministry, with this whole idea of this show, Journeys in Faith with Anne DeSantis, where I interview people every week on their faith journeys. Now, this is an exciting time because, as I said, we're going into our 4th season, and I have a wonderful lineup of guests for you coming up this year. Going to start out by just giving you that list of guests so you have an idea who's going to be joining us, at least for the next few months. So some of our guests include Donna Heckler. They also include Charbel Raish from Perusia Media, Ellen Mongan, William Hemsworth, Bill Snyder, Lindsay Karen, Matt Lozano, Linda Mancinelli, and Carlos Solorzano. Now, some of them have been guests on Journeys in Faith before, so it's going to be wonderful to have them back to talk about not only their faith journeys, but also what they've been doing lately. You know, that's a big part of what this show is about, is just keeping up with some of those wonderful ministries, people who are doing great things to help to make the world a better place. So I thought I'd start out this program just by talking to you a little bit about what I've been up to over the last several months. Of course, all of you know that I'm the executive director for a nonprofit, a Catholic nonprofit. It's the St. Raymond Nonnatus Foundation for Freedom, Family, and Faith at nonnatus.org. And I've been with the foundation already. I can't believe that it's going to be going on 6 years at the beginning of 2024. I started out as their administrative assistant, then director, and then 2 years ago became the executive director. And what we do at the foundation, as I've talked about quite a few times on different programs, is that we make pastoral outreach to families in crisis. So you're watching this video right now and you know somebody who's going through really hard and challenging times. You can reach out to me at nonnatus.org on the contact form there and make a free appointment for a pastoral consultation. And just to give you a little bit of a recap, is that we were founded by a religious order, the Mercedarian Order, at orderofmercy.org. And when the friars came together back in 2015, deciding that they wanted to make some kind of pastoral outreach to families in crisis, the Pope had come to Philadelphia for the World Meeting of Families. And then, of course, the Mass. There was almost 1 million people at the Mass back in 2015. And when they left, they had this idea saying to themselves, like, we need to do something to help families. And I was so blessed to be a part of that initial mission. There was another director who worked before me for a matter of a few months or so. And then I came in and I've been with them ever since. So it's really a blessing to be able to talk to so many people who need help, who maybe they're going through something like a divorce or a separation, some kind of a health trauma, job loss. A lot of our parents sometimes get ill and have to go into nursing homes and things like that. So people have those questions of faith about how to handle those traumas, the trials of life, death in the family, things that have to do with our kids, and any type of traumas or trials that kids go through. So you can reach out to us for that free consultation. And we also offer prayer intentions all the time because we were founded by a religious order. When you send us a prayer intention, we take it very, very seriously. And we do pray for you or for whatever it is that you need. So I wanted to start out with just telling you all about the foundation again, just to make sure that you are aware of the great work that we're doing. And I would like to take some time during the show to talk about the great work of the foundation and what we're up to. But before I do that, I just want to talk to you also a little bit about some of the things that I've been doing too. And as you know, a lot of you know, I wrote a book back in 2021 called Love and Care for the Marginalized. It's 40 meditations, spiritual outreach reflections for Catholics that I wrote. And pretty successful book in terms of, the interest level that I gotten over the past couple of years. But I've kind of moved on a little bit from just promoting the book because now I've been getting a lot of speaking engagements. And the name of this speaking engagement that I'm doing right now is called Becoming More Compassionate. And it is based on the book, it's based on love and care for the marginalized. And what I've been doing is going to different parishes, different dioceses, archdioceses, different organizations, and doing talks about the ways that we can all help to become more compassionate toward other people. I think when we went through the pandemic back in 2020, 2021, we were all on lockdown. It was difficult for so many people. It was very isolating. It was very challenging to be alone for people who live alone, and all the worries that everybody had during that time. And I think even to this day, there's some people that are still worried about what's going on in our country and worried about themselves, their health, their family, their finances, everything. So this book, Becoming More Compassionate, really doesn't cover those topics per se that I just talked about, but it does talk about how can we help other people? How can we get out of ourselves a little bit and following Christ and imitating Christ? Because as Catholics, that's what one of our goals is, isn't it? Is to really try to walk as he did and find those people that are rejected, people who don't have support, people who feel alienated in their own place of living. And whether but that be in their neighborhoods, in their families, sometimes, unfortunately, it's even sometimes in our churches too. And so, if you're interested in having me come out and talk to your church organization, I would love to. In fact, this episode is going live September 1st, the first Friday in September. And on September 11th and 12th, I'm going to be in Illinois for a talk. I'm going to our Lady of Guadalupe Parish in Silvis, Illinois, with Father Peter Zorjan and his parishioners there to do a 2-day mission on becoming more compassionate. So I'm super excited about that. And if you happen to live in the area, please do go and check it out. You can go on my website at annedesantis.com on my Anne speaker page, and you can see the flyer there, get some more information. But please share this video to help me spread the word about that event. Have some other events coming up too in October, late October. I will be going to Our Lady of Mercy Parish in Leroy, New York. It is a Mercedarian parish, Mercedarian community. When I say Mercedarian, I mean the religious order, obviously, that founded the foundation that I work for. And I'm going to be doing a talk for the women's group there. And I'm really excited about that too. So I would just say, check out my website, learn more. And if you're in the area, if you're in Western New York and you'd like to go, I would love to see you there. So that's kind of mostly what I've been doing in terms of my speaking engagements and other things. I'm also actually still in school right now, just not to give a lot of it away, but I am working on a dissertation with Pontifex University, and I will probably be finished it hopefully in 2024. But that will be another instance that I will probably be doing more speaking engagements once that dissertation is finished. So I'll keep all of you posted on that. And I am super excited. I love writing, and it's something that I've been doing for a while. And on another note, before we take our break, I do want to talk to you also about the other writing engagements that I do, just in case you would like to go online and check it out. I'm an author for 3 Catholic publications. I write for Catholic Mom, Catholic 365, and also Epic Pew. Now, the easy way, if you want to read some of my articles, would be just to go to the website under that under andesantis.com under writings. You can see links for all of those. You'll see links for Catholic Mom, Catholic 365, and Epic Q. But please do check it out because it's something I really like to do, writing articles all the time on ways that we can grow in faith. And, it's something that I've been doing probably for the last 6 to 8 years or so. So, something that I really enjoy doing. Now, I promised you that I'd get back to talking about the foundation. And when we come back from the break, I'm going to, I'll talk a lot more about that. But I want to talk about some of the basics of what the foundation offers because you might be watching this show right now, and there's some services that we have that I do think that you or your family or friends might be interested in. The first one I want to talk to you about is our priestly consultation page on the nonatus.org website. Now, what that is since we were formed by a religious order and our mission is for families in crisis, is that we offer a free 1 hour consultation either in person or online. That could be like, say, Zoom or Google Meet or on the cell phone call with one of our priests. And we have a form on the website. So just going to nonatus.org under our services, there's a priestly consult drop down there that you'll see. So just fill that out. It goes to me and I will set that appointment up. So I always say over and over again that everything we offer is free. So that's a real benefit for you. And I'm really happy to offer that to you. Now, we call them the 4 Ps in nonatus.org, and that would be priestly consultation, prayer, programs and events, and also podcasts. So I'm going to talk more about the podcast when we come back. But the other things I want to talk to you about is our prayer intentions page, which is on nonatus.org under our services. So you want to send a prayer intention to us, a confidential prayer intention for you or someone you love, just go to that drop down there and send it to us. And I promise you that our Mercedarian friars, our priests, and our brothers will be praying fervently for you and your requests. So please do that. The other 2 pages under those 4 Ps are our programs and events page, and that's on nonatus.org too, where it's going to list all of those online and in-person events that we have going on. So I hope you'll check that out. It's real easy to find on the website, and we even have some of our programs and events right on the homepage on our website too, on nonatus.org. And then the last page on the website that I want to talk to you about is our podcast page. And we have 2 podcast channels. One is called Philly Nonnatus, and that's on YouTube. And we have hundreds of videos for all kinds of situations. My co-host for a lot of our podcast is Mickey Kelly. He is the board president of the foundation. He's been our board president for now a few years. And we also have our Philly Nonnatus SoundCloud channel. Now that's our audio podcast. And we need some more subscribers there. So I would just ask that please do go to SoundCloud. All you need to do first is to download it. You need to download that either on your computer or on your phone, download it, and then subscribe to Philly Nonnatus. Now, my co-host for a lot of those podcasts, I have 2 recent co-hosts on the Philly Nonnatus SoundCloud channel. I have Caroline Godin. She's a Catholic author with Epic Pew and Catholic 365, also Catholic mom. She and I have done so many podcasts for families. And then a good friend of mine, Teresa Winslow, we recently did a 3-part evangelization series, which I thought was really awesome. So again, I'm just asking you to subscribe to those channels because we have such great content. And, I just want to help to spread the word about that content because it's not just for families too. I mean, you don't have to be a family to benefit from this. You could be really anyone. So just check it out. Now, it's already time for a break. So I'll be back in just a couple minutes here on Journeys in Faith. Hello, welcome back to Journeys in Faith here on this Friday evening. Now, I did want to mention something to all of you about the schedule for Journeys in Faith for this year. It might change. Our schedule is going to be Friday evenings at 8:30, the first and third Friday of every month. Now, the reason I'm doing that, I did mention to you in the first half of the show that I'm working on a dissertation. I've been admittedly kind of busy. Journeys in Faith is a wonderful hobby of mine, I should call it, meaning that it is something that I do to help to spread the word to other ministries, but it's not like my full time career, which is more the foundation, the executive director for the Nonnatus.org. But I love doing this and I don't want to stop doing this. And once things let up, maybe we'll go back to every single week, but you can always watch the show. I have over 140 episodes of Journeys in Faith at Anne DeSantis YouTube channel.com. Can I just ask you to subscribe there? Because you can watch so many other videos. Now, in addition to Journeys in Faith, back in 2018 to 2020, I was the host of another show online. It was in Cherry Hill, New Jersey, called The Positive Side. And I really enjoyed doing that. That was an in studio interview show that I got involved with. And I really loved it. I interviewed some amazing guests. So I have like, I don't know, I think there's about 70 videos on my Ann DeSantis YouTube channel there too. So make sure that you just watch some of those videos. But in the meantime, you'll be seeing me here every single, first and third Friday of every month during 2023, 2024. I am not giving up on this show. This is an awesome program. And I'm already booked solid already until the beginning of January, actually to the beginning of February. So we're pretty busy here at Journeys in Faith. Now, I would like to kind of backtrack again and talk about some of those specific events that we have happening with the St. Raymond Nonnatus Foundation. One is it's called An Exploration of the Mass. It's a 4-part podcast series with my co-host Bill Snyder. And all you need to do to register is go to nonnatus.org under programs and events and register. And then you'll get those links. You can also, of course, subscribe to the YouTube channel where it will be hosted, which is Patchwork Heart Ministry, my good friend Bill Snyder. So make sure to subscribe there. We're going to be talking about sections of the Mass. We're going to really unpack it. And so I'm extremely excited about an exploration of the Mass. Another thing that we're going to be doing is Life Affirming Choices. It is a 4-part podcast series on end of life issues that I'm hosting through the foundation with the Archdiocese of Philadelphia. So I'm super excited about this. And I will be joined by Father Matthew Phelan, the pastor of Our Lady of Lourdes Parish, in addition to Steve Boza, who is with the Archdiocese of Philadelphia Life Family Office. And we will have other guests on this program. We're going to talk about all of those areas that you might be concerned about for not only the end of your own life issues, but people that you love. So you don't want to miss that, and sign up for it by going to nonnatus.org under programs and events again. Now, I'm going to give you a head start on another event that we're going to be doing, which we don't even have on the website yet, but it's going to be the God the Father Summit with Patchwork Heart Ministry and Fiat Ministry Network. That's going to be happening in December, early December of 2023. Now, it's not on my website yet on nonnatus.org, but I will have that up and going for you soon so that you can register. And it will be a 3-day summit where we're going to really unpack and talk about the love of God the Father. Who is God the Father in your life? And we already have some amazing speakers. So we're going to have probably at least 20 Catholic authors and speakers who are going to be joining us for this event. We're super excited. This is actually our 3rd summit. We did a summit for the Blessed Mother, and we also did a summit on the Eucharist, the Eucharistic Summit last December of 2022. You can still watch all those wonderful videos by going to our website. And I keep saying that over and over again, but that's where you're going to find the information at nonnatus.org, anything to do with the events that we have going on. So I'm really super, super excited about those things, and I hope that you can register for them. Now, I do have something else, one more thing that I have to share with all of you that is a Philadelphia in-person event. So I'm making a shout out to my friends that are living in the Philadelphia area, that live in New Jersey, live in New York, or anywhere around, even, Delaware, Maryland, wherever. The foundation is going to have an in-person fundraiser event on Sunday, December 17th from noon to 4 at the National Shrine of St. Rita of Cascia. I'm so excited because my good friend, Father Jeremy Ayers, he's the one who gave me this idea to host it there because we've been doing a lot of retreats at the National Shrine of St. Rita of Cascia, and we're excited to do this one too. So now this will be, as I said, it's at the St. Rita of Shrine Cascia Center. So on December 17th, it's going to start out with a mass. There's going to be a healing mass. After that, we're going to have a beautiful luncheon from 1 to 4. We will have Mr. Pete DeMaio. He's the president of Pennsylvanians for Human Life. He will be our keynote speaker, and live music by Joe Morales, who's my brother, and he is an amazing singer and songwriter in the Philadelphia area. So I hope you'll go to this event. Mickey Kelly, our board president, will be there. A lot of the Mercedarian friars. The food's going to be great. We're going to have raffles. We are going to have wonderful things going on. We'll unleash a new promotional video that we'll be showing that day. And it is also a BYOB, may I mention, too. It is the holiday season, so it's sure to be a lot of fun. I hope that you can come to it. It is on the website. It's going to be under Support Us, and it's called the In-Person Fundraising Event. Now, one more thing. I keep saying one more thing because I'm adding things to this of what is going on. There are opportunities for sponsorship. So if you have a nonprofit organization and you would like to be there on December 17th, it's very reasonable. All you need to do is go to the website. All the information is there. There are and sponsorships too. So we have sponsorships and exhibitor tables available. So I'm just really, this is the first time, to be honest with all of you, that we have done an in-person fundraising event. That's why it's called that instead of just fundraising event. All of our fundraising events before, because of the pandemic, because of all the lockdowns and everything, is that we did most of everything that we did. We did like telethons and different things and a lot of online giving, but we never did anything like this before. So I'm personally blessed and really happy about it and hope that you can make it. So before we end, we're coming close to the end. I just want to also invite you to check out the websites of my good friends who I've been working with for so many years now, on not only on this show, but also on other podcasts. Don't forget to subscribe to Patchwork Heart Ministry on YouTube and Fiat Ministry Network, which is on Facebook. And there's also information there about where you can find them online. Fiat Ministry Network. Bill Snyder is with Patchwork Heart Ministry, Kent Kolhosky, and my very good friend Jennifer Sinclair, who did so much over the years with Journeys in Faith by producing the show, sharing it out there, and it's been great. Now, pray for me because this year I have a special program that I am using where I'm doing all this myself. This is with BeLive.com in case any of you are interested in learning more about BeLive. And I'm doing this myself. So pray for me. I think it's going well so far for a show, right? But excited, so excited about what's to come in this year ahead. So please do stay in touch with me at my website, AnneDeSantis.com, and through the foundation at Nonnatus.org. Again, I think there's so much that we can be happy about, all of us, not just me, but you and everything that's going on with your life. Because as I always say, anyone who subscribes to my emails is that I love to hear from all of you. I love to hear what's going on in your life, and I love to stay in touch. So please subscribe, if you would, to my website so that we can stay in touch. So God bless you. Have a wonderful couple weeks ahead until we meet again. And don't forget to subscribe to the Anne DeSantis YouTube channel. I will see you very soon and wishing you a wonderful week ahead. The St. Raymond Nonnatus Foundation for Freedom, Family, and Faith was founded in 2015 by the Mercedarian religious order with a mission to make pastoral outreach to families in crisis. The friars came together after attending the World Meeting of Families in Philadelphia with hopes of creating a foundation which could help those families and individuals who have faced tough times and need to know that the church cares and is there to help. Since that time when we were founded, the foundation has helped hundreds of families by offering prayer, priestly consultations, podcasts and videos, and programs and events. Whether it is something to do with divorce or separation, trauma, job loss, loss of a loved one, relationship issues, or other crisis, the foundation has seen lives transformed through the services we provide. Pope Francis has referred to our world as a field hospital, where there are a great deal of individuals and families who feel abandoned and they need the special outreach of those who truly care and wish to show the face of God to others. As a foundation, that is what we do every day, and we're grateful to people like you who help to make a difference for families in crisis. Please pray for us and for our mission. Would you consider a one-time or recurring gift? Please go to nonnatus.org to donate. Thank you sincerely from all of us at the St. Raymond Nonnatus Foundation for freedom, family, and faith.